Hello, everybody. Um, so I was watching a video from Dan the Man over at 60s Rule, and if you don't know him, this is his shop card. There's his email. Go check him out. Yeah, he's a great guy, and thank you once again, Dan. I'll get to that, but I just really appreciate what you did for me, brother. Um, so Dan the Man is working on this. Had, I believe, his resin, had this cab, and I think that's it. So this little middle section here has been scratch built, and then all the other parts are scavenged from other kits. And so, anyways, he reached out, or was he's obviously knows Jason from Blue Ox Model Shop. This cat right here. If you're not subscribed to him, get subscribed to his channel. But he and Dan worked out where Jason sent Dan a kit to use on the bottom of that truck, and that is this right here. Jason sent this over to Dan so that he could use the drivetrain on that truck. I'm calling it a truck. I mean, it looks like a truck to me, so I don't know what you guys call it. But anyway, so that was all he needed. Well, I've been looking forever for a Jeep kit with a hardtop. Like Hobby Lobby's got one now, but from what I've seen from looking at builds of it and watching people's videos, it don't have a hardtop for it. It's just got the bars and stuff. And so for what I'm wanting to do, I need one that has a hard top, even though I'm not sure if I'm going to use it now or not. But I still think I will. But anyways, so like I said, Dan just needed that bottom part. And so from looking at that box, I noticed it looked like it had a hard top. And so I asked him, I said, hey, has that got a hard top? And he's like, yes. And I said, I've been really looking for one of those kits. Can we cut a deal with it? And he's like, I've got your address when we shop cards. I'll just send it out to you tomorrow. And he did. And so I told him, I said, well, you're officially a sponsor of this build then. And so he is. Once I get working on that build, he's going to be a sponsor for it. And I think it's only fair that I also include Jason, because he was nice enough to give that to Dan so that he could use the parts he needed, and then Dan passed it on to me. And I think it's only fair that I include both those people. So my build is going to be sponsored by both those guys, whether they like it or not. And this is what I'm thinking. So let me reposition my camera. Oh, I think we'll keep it where it was, maybe. We're going to zoom in a little more. Okay, now maybe I'll reposition. Yes. That is better. That is better, no? Okay, so this is more or less the look I'm wanting to go with. They just call them like Jeep or rat rods. To me, it's like a 32 coupe. Only instead of a 32 coupe body, it's a Jeep body, and that's just freaking awesome looking. What is there not to love about that? I don't know if I'm going to go with a military theme or what particular color. I do have that color in green, and I'm not opposed to doing that. I'm also not opposed to doing a military type build, or put those military stickers on there. But I don't have any, so I'd have to, not stickers, decals. I'd have to buy some, unless somebody wanted to send me some leftover military decals. But I'm not sure yet. That's what I'm going to go for. I don't do military builds, so I don't have any of that stuff. I do have like a couple of kits that came with, like, I don't know, stuff that you could consider military, but I'm not sure I ain't going to use those on those kits. So, but yeah, so you see it's got the top is chop, and this one was broken. It was broken off from here all the way there. I can still see the blue plastic line. But I think it's not a big deal. If I were to chop this and that were to give out, well, it's plastic and just re-glue it, right? So I don't think that's a big deal. Um, but I also kind of thought maybe having it removable as well. Um, I wasn't sure how the body would come, but it's all one piece throughout here. So, of course, going to take off the front grille because that's cool. I don't know if I'll use the hood or not. Probably depends a lot on the engine. But I'm definitely going to take the front fenders off. So, probably cut it somewhere in front of the Jeep emblem. And then I won't have any of that, of course. But then the rest is fine how it is. So pretty cool. I don't know how it's going to take a lot of scratch building. Like I said, I have some 32 coupe kits, even though I've never built a 32 coupe. But I'm planning on building those, so I might just use one of the frames as a template to build my own. I have been getting some. I take screenshots with my phone and then save the pictures, put them on my laptops for when I build projects. So here's some others without. That one there, it looks like a big old T-top almost. I don't like the giant roof, but it's still cool. Excuse me. I thought I started at the beginning. Anyways, there's an idea I have for one of my 55 Chevys I'm planning on doing. I have a bunch of 55 pickup trucks. Walmart had the Coca-Cola ones for like $5 or $7, and so I bought several. But this is just kind of more ideas. There's one here that don't have a top. I don't think I've shown it to you yet. But it still kind of has the look because of the roll bar. Now, see, here's one that's in orange. And so I don't know what I want to do with the color because I like it. Either way, military, rat rod, shiny-ish. This right here's got one of those air gates, it looks like, from like a truck tailgate delete. I think that's pretty cool touch. Okay, this is the one I was thinking of. I really like the short side pipes is pretty cool, but it's got the roll bar and stuff on there, which is at a chopped height, and so I thought I could do that and then have the top be removable as well, so that way I could go with the chopped hard top and also pull it off and display it that way. So I think that's a pretty cool option. I also kind of like that desert tan. It's a little more visible. Which I don't have desert tan, but I mean, that's just going to the store and buying it. Notice this one? That's from Curtis Lowe. Took this picture so I can see the front suspension. Because like I said, I don't have much. That's my last photo on there. Okay, so it must have been before. But anyways, so let me know what you guys think. What I should do with paint, color-wise and stuff. I really do think I'll probably end up doing this with a removable hardtop. I really kind of like the idea because I like it with it on, like the orange, but I also like it like that one. So that almost looks. Doesn't that look just about the same, just different color? It's even got the cargo net. So that might be the same vehicle. Maybe just repainted it. Sold it, and the other guy repainted it. Even looks like the same wheels. But anyways, so that's what I want to do. So thank you once again to Jason from Blue Ox Models to helping Dan out. And Dan, thank you very much. Dan at 60s Rule. Thank you for helping me out. I don't have Jason's shop card. Otherwise, I would show you his too. But yeah, so those guys are going to be sponsored on those builds. And so thank you guys both very much for your generosity and helping out a fellow modeler. And I will catch you guys next time.